From Forex Traders Daily, this is your daily analysis with Ross Mullins, live from Richmond, Virginia.
Hello everyone, this is today's video analysis for June 14, 2017. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at several different U.S. currency pairs as we anticipate high impact news for the day today. Coming up at 8:30 a.m. Eastern U.S. time, CPI and retail sales out of the U.S. We then later today at 2 p.m. Eastern U.S. time have the FOMC statement and interest rate news. Now that could cause high volatility. It's anticipated that there will be a raise of interest rates, but if they don't, we could see a high impact sell-off of the US dollar. So we definitely want to pay attention to significant news today as we go through each of the US currency pairs and use appropriate risk strategies in all trade setups. Starting here on the USD CHF to dollar franc, we have actually been in a long scenario here for the past couple of days. 96.70 is our long entry. We're looking down here into the blue shaded areas where we took the long, and it has done exactly what we wanted to do. Gone right up here into the yellow shaded area, the 97.05 level, 97.30, gone up into resistance. Now, with the news today, of course, if it's positive news for the U.S., we look for the continuation, the breakout of the yellow shaded area and the continuation higher. At minimum, I think we're going to the green zone, but potentially even higher than that if it's significantly positive for the U.S. So we're at resistance right now. Not a great place to go long at resistance, but if it breaks 97.30, we look for further movement higher. For anybody like myself that's in the long scenario from the blue zone, we're protecting profit now. Close profit, move your stop loss to break even or better. All of those are strategies that I would suggest with the high impact news that we have coming up today. The risk here is that we get a negative movement for the US dollar. It turns around, goes back down, breaks under the blue zone. So protect profit if you have it, especially those of you that are in at 96.70 like I am. Moving over to the euro, it's been pretty sleepy over the past few days. Take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4 days just sitting right around the 1200 level. Of course, lying in wait, waiting for the FOMC today is likely the scenario here. If it's, of course, a positive move for the US dollar, we break down through the pink zone, 1200, 1165, and start to look for indications of further reversal under the black trend line. If it's a negative move and they don't change interest rates, likely, if they don't do that, then we look for the bounce, challenge of the orange zone, and of course above the orange zone, we look for the resumption of the uptrend for the euro dollar. So we know that this pink zone is highly significant for the day today. A negative move for the dollar bounces to go higher, positive breaks through and goes lower for the euro. GBP, we have two positions open here. One, the longer position from 129.20, that's all the way up here, by the way, at the green shaded area. We took the short last week prior to the news, the election news, and it went in our direction. Currently sitting 188 pips. We've seen quite a bit more than that into the 250 or so range as it made its lowest low. Yesterday we saw it rally into resistance, the orange shaded area. You see the green circle and the black circle back here on the left. We spoke about this in the trade room, that if it made its way into 2770, 2800, we'd look for a new sell-off or new short scenario. If I take it out here to the daily time frame, zooming in several times here, and you can see there's that green circle right here, and you can see the support on the left right there where the green circle is, offering us a clue to resistance over here into the orange zone. And I said that during the trade room yesterday that I would prefer to go short again at the orange shaded area. It's given us an opportunity to do that. 27.75, currently sitting 45 pips of profit. Protect that profit. Don't let the market take it back. So I have moved both of the trades into profit with the stop loss. The first one, of course, significantly into profit. The other one about 5 pips into profit right now, sitting 45 pips. So this has been the significant trade for the past couple of weeks. If we get a positive move for the US dollar, let's look for the breakdown of this green zone, 127.30.15, a challenge of the blue zone, which of course has been historical support. But if we can break underneath there with a significantly positive move for the US, we're looking for much lower into the 125s again for the GBP USD. USD CAD has been on a significant sell-off. We are challenging a significant support level, 32.10, 1.3230. Take a look, black circle right here, last support. The black circle, middle of the trend. blue trend line. We're challenging that now. If we get a positive move for the US dollar, we may see some bounce back higher, but any continued negative move for the US or some significant positive news for the U.S. or the Canadian dollar, like we saw earlier, we could look for the continued sell-off. Continue to watch oil. It's kind of range-bound right now. If you look right here on the Brent oil chart, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days stuck between the purple and orange zone. A breakout higher or lower may also have some influence on this dollar CAD. USD JPY just kind of lying in wait, just like the euro dollar. If you look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days, kind of just stagnant around this yellow zone. A positive move for the US dollar will send this through a breakout through the yellow zone, 110.30, the blue trend line, and maybe look for this to go higher. Negative move for the US dollar, we send this back down from the trend line, from the yellow zone, probably breaking through the purple zone as well, the last low, and a continuation of the downtrend. So we need to watch and see what the news does to this currency pair. Australian and the New Zealand dollar have been on a significant rise. Take a look at this currency pair. We tried to trade it a few days ago. It has not worked in our favor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days finding resistance under this yellow zone. Finally, it has pushed through the 100 period moving average in the yellow zone. So we were trying to sell the yellow zone. If you made some pips, great. If not, I hope that you are using appropriate risk strategies. The positive move for the U.S. dollar will send it back under the yellow zone. If it stays negative for the U.S., we'll stay above here and likely continue the upside. So buying on dips to support or breaks of resistance if it's a negative move for the U.S. dollar. And positive move, we look for the reversal, sell-off for the Australian dollar. New Zealand, similar situation, just continues to be on the rise. We've studied the pattern, the red circle, the blue circle, breaking 72.40. That's the green zone up here. Let's go ahead and zoom it in on that. Take a look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days finding resistance under there. We're challenging it now. I don't call this a breakout, but what I'll be looking for is evidence of a breakout. Negative move for the U.S. dollar, stays above 72.40, continues the upside pressure towards the 7,300 level. Positive move for the U.S. dollar, we may see a turn back under the green zone, a minimum challenge of the yellow zone blue trend line, but a significant move, even breaking that blue trend line, turning back to a downtrend for the New Zealand dollar.
From Forex Traders Daily, this has been your daily analysis with Ross Mullins. If you would like to get Ross's analysis on all the currency pairs he's watching and all the trades he takes today, join him in his live trade room by clicking on the link below. Please leave any comments you have about today's video in the comments section below.